Dude, it's not a big deal. We're back. That's something that happens for some reason. I don't know. It's random. I'm not violating policies at all. Not violating policies. It's just when you're streaming for so long, I think it just something trips and then it makes you go offline. I think it's maybe for those scam streams or something. I don't know, man. Good Lord. Sorry, trying to get recalibrated, man. It kind of takes a hit, you know. Huh. I don't even know how y'all can see me right now. I can't even pull up the chat. Let's see if this works. Oh, the new chat. Nice. I hate how they're different links, though. I'm actually a bot. I'm a robot. Yeah. Dude, I don't know, man. Super weird. Like crazy weird. See, I can't even go to youtube.com/MitchRayTA/live. It doesn't even pop up. So I don't even know how y'all are here right now. Like I click on that link and it takes me to the old video. Wow. Okay, Brad's link works. Don't know, man. It creates a lot of drama. I guess that's YouTube. YouTube's like, huh. If stock market and Bitcoin capitulating wasn't enough drama for you, let's sprinkle in a little bit more. Go ahead and suspend the stream for policy violations. Perfect. It's the Truman Show guy. Bloomberg's been streaming for over 2 years non-stop. David, I don't know what it is, man. No idea. It's happened multiple times before, but it normally happens after a long period of being live. This what's up? Yeah, join our Discord. Just so, like, if you are in our Discord, you can get notified when I go live again if something like this happens, right? Dude, I'm tired, man. Probably LBS, and that's what it was, man. So I just lost about, I don't know, 2/3 of my viewers since the drop. So momentum's kind of dead now. And the S&P 500 is falling below its critical support right now again. So maybe without an hour and 37 minutes to go, we could have round 2 bungaloo. Right? Could see session lows again. Not looking good. Yeah, dude. NHL canceled. Like, what the? NBA canceled. March Madness soon to be canceled. SEC tournament for basketball has been canceled. NASCAR, we don't know yet. I don't think anyone cares. I don't either. I mean, it sucks, dude, for just the local economy. My local economy, I guess. Yeah, Russell 2000 down like 20% this week alone. Jesus. What a week indeed. You know, it's like these weeks, man, what kind of emotional stress is being put on us? God. What's up, Mrs. Sin 10, dude? Yeah, NHL, man. This is not a drill. Join the Discord, man. It's like I don't even know policy violations. Give me a break, dude. I just do it so I can lose again 2/3 of my audience. So I come back and it's like, well, never get back to those numbers. Jesus, dude. U.S. companies announced 633 job cuts from coronavirus so far. What? There's more to that. That's not that much. I mean, that's a lot of people, but it's like nothing. Nearly half Americans think they can't afford coronavirus treatment, with costs exceeding $3,000. Jeez. Let me try to pull one of these up. Let's see. Yeah, U.S. companies have announced 633 layoffs related to the coronavirus outbreak so far. Layoffs, not paid leave. Global outplacement from Challenger, Gray, and Christmas said on Thursday, providing the first tally of American job losses from what has mushroomed into a global pandemic. We are indeed seeing job cuts from companies that are grappling with supply shock. The Port of Los Angeles cut 145 drivers after shipments from China stalled, and a toy maker cut 18 jobs due to a work stoppage in China. The entertainment and leisure sector is the most affected so far, with 300 jobs cut, largely resulting from event cancellations. Another 70 came from the energy sector and appeared tied to the steep drop in oil prices. Of course, after Saudi Arabia announced a major production increase. Price war, trade war, whatever. So this firm that's, researching all this, it's like the first firm evidence that the outbreak is starting to affect the U.S. job market. It's a lagging indicator. Unemployment. 3.5%, it's so good, dude. Dude, anytime we've ever gone under 4% unemployment in the next 6 to 12 months, we go into a recession. Hello, we're here. Welcome to the lagging indicator. So, this crisis is historically strong in shape, with the unemployment rate at a 50-year low. Of course, 3.5 we just talked about. Weekly government data on new claims for unemployment benefits out earlier on Thursday showed no impact from coronavirus, but Challenger, which is the people that I'm talking about, they're researching, and others expect layoffs to soon become more widespread. These will not be the last job cuts we see from the outbreak. Duh. Bruh. So, as I've been talking about it, the indices not really moving too much. I mean, it's just a huge range, tons of volatility. The only reason you moved up any and got off those session lows earlier was because of the repo market getting injected with $1.5 trillion over the next 2 weeks by the Federal Reserve. Create it, man. Keep punking our currency. But Bitcoin, sorry, dude. You're screwed. Man. What a wild day. And it's just like every single day has been like this, and it's only getting worse and worse and worse. So anyway, before we were rudely interrupted by that YouTube takedown, whatever it was, it's happened, but it's nothing. I have no strikes on my channel. I'm good, man. But there are some people that are getting banned. Like, they're getting strikes, and they're unable to stream for like 90 days. But it's like, if you're a streamer in this space and you have affiliate marketing links, you better get rid of them, because you'll get banned. You will. What's up, John Torpy, man? That's funny, Spencer, man. Oh, man.
Thanks for the awesome coverage, Mitch. Gym stocks have really took a beating. Nobody was at the gym today, and I probably won't go tomorrow. Total Gym Connect.
Oh yeah, silver giveaway. Thanks for the $10 super chat. You say, huh? Let's take a look at one. Planet Fitness would be a great one to look at. Oh, good God, man. Destroyed. Excuse me, hold on. How do I do this in log or linear? Yeah, screw it, man. Nice double top, though. Beautiful, beautiful double top. I mean, this has much lower to go, probably, right? One top, two tops, a higher high double top. Gorgeous. Bearish. Alright, what's a measured move here? We could be conservative. Now we gotta, you know, if we look at it percentage-wise, we gotta line up the percentage change. So 32% drop. 32%. Sorry, my contact's kind of bothering me now. So measured move for Planet Fitness is $38 and change. Dude, oh my god. Alright, 38.25, whatever. But I just could see this going down much further, right? With what's going on, even further than that. You just do log scale Fibonacci from that lowest low from February 2016 to the highest point. It's just the beginning, man, right? Your golden zone, your log scale golden zone is between 27.35 and 42.83. These sectors, I mean, these are the ones that could get just annihilated. If we go through a recession or something, dude, these things are going to get huge haircuts. Dude, look at a gap that never filled is near the golden retrace. Like, why would that not fill one day if we go through a recession? 25.62 seems very possible to me. Dude, wave war, man. That's a great way to end an uptrend, though, a double top like that. Remember, your higher high double tops often outperform in their, you know, in their moves down. Hello, chat, are you there? Did chat die? I think it did. Jim's down 50%. The gym group. How about that? I'm talking November 2016 lows, all-time lows. You hit it, you fell below it. You hit all-time lows today, and you bounced pretty hard, but down 19% right now. Double top connect. Forget about it, man. This is wild. So no relief in sight for bulls, only bears. Dude, I need a new link. Yeah, look, I don't understand, man. It's like Brad will post the link to Discord and everyone just ignores him. Do I have to post it? I'll post it. I'll spam it, okay? Who knows what the final low is going to be for the Dow when we don't understand, like, we don't know how much damage is being done to the world economy, right? It's too early. So how could anyone put a bottom on the Dow Jones right now when, like, there's unlimited downside for now until we start getting more economic data, real economic data? Bloomberg just announced that the virus can live in the host for 5 weeks. Good God. Yeah, join the Discord, man. So we got an hour and a half left until your close. But let's be real. The stock market doesn't close because of futures trading now. Because there are so many institutions dumping after hours when all of the market participants can't. They're dumping, and then, you know, pre-market after hours again, where most people can't trade, institutions are dumping, right? So it's like the market's 24/7 and the selling commences when the markets are closed, like stupid amounts of selling. So almost fraud, but whatever. You get it. It's the game we play. Stock market. So, yeah. We could just gap down tomorrow. You understand that, right? We could just be gapping down to like 2400 tomorrow. So nothing could survive. Yeah, you had a nice upthrust. Nice upthrust on Netflix, but I mean, yeah, outperforming the market for sure, even though taking a big dive today wasn't really that big of a deal till today. Look where you are though. Oh my God. Right? The uptrend, the channel, you fell below it, you back tested it, you held it as support, you ran up, you hit this resistance. Not easy to break that. Look, you've sold off. Look where you are. Pretty much that demand line. You went down to it before rallying. Got as low as freaking 307 today. Still down 9%. So, who knows? You know, it doesn't even matter. I mean, like, even if it's supposed to, it seems like a good idea. You know, like, oh yeah, people are gonna be watching Netflix. When recessions hit, man, like everything loses. Even things you'd think that would be safe havens, they still lose value. Just not as bad as others. Yeah, the cycle is over. Yeah, the bull cycle's done, dude. For the most part. Sorry, dude. I don't even know how long I've been live now since the weird cutoff thing from YouTube. Man, what a nasty day, dude. If you don't notice what's going on, it's a complete shift. It is market panic. I don't know, man. I've lost so much focus now because, dude, you should be live this long. It's just tough, man. I might need to get another coffee or something, right? Jesus. So if I can make another hour and a half, would y'all be proud of me? Oh, the 1 minute's where the action is. Meh. 6 hours. No confirmations on payment. What are you talking about, Pangea? Wow, dude. New York City just banned any large groups of people, 500 or more. I could see that. I don't know why they wouldn't. I think that's a trend. That's trending up. Wow, dude, you got little girls crying because the NBA is canceled. Dude, that's so messed up, man. Like, this summer, you know, I mean, it's always when the NBA finals are. There's, like, nothing going on. And then the NBA finals end, and you're like, crap, all we have is baseball now. And it's like that long couple-month period before college football starts back up. Ugh. No good, man. Every time I get a coffee, there's a stock market dump. Well, maybe we'll just get it over with, right? Get another coffee and we hit session lows. Man, yeah, LeBron James tweeting we should just cancel the year 2020. I agree. Can we just please cancel this year? There's a bull flag on panic. We send bear flag on plank scale. Here we go, man. We're actually, yeah, there's a very good chance we'll see session lows. Look at this. We're so close to it. They postponed Coachella. Good God. What are people going to do? I need to start learning how to play guitar, chat, so we can have stream concerts. Okay. That's what you think. Streaming services right now. You'd think like in the next 6 months, anyone streaming, right? You'd think that like these concerts are going to start going to live. Dude, think about that, man. Like someone starts, instead of doing concerts, they like start streaming on YouTube, like there's, you know, and they have like a member only thing or something, you know, like this could be some sort of like transformation, and this could help the streaming, like what the stuff I do, what other people, content creators do. This could be very good for us, based on no one can leave their homes. People are like confined, you know? I mean, that's, yeah, streaming, live streaming. Tomorrow going lower? It's always possible. Who wants to hold going into the weekend, man? Wow, dude, thanks for the 143 likes already on this stream. 20-minute stream. You kidding me? Y'all amazing. Yeah, esports, dude. Like Activision. I mean, they're not going to perform well. Equities are not going to perform well. But I'm just talking about, you know, maybe in time. You know, those are going to be the least affected by like big losses in revenue, right? When they report earnings next quarter. Those are going to be the ones taking the least amount of damage, but it maybe won't even matter because, you know, how everything's kind of homogenous with all this volatility. Like they're going to lose value, but they'll only lose 35% of their value versus 60%, right? I might just be a 24-hour streamer now. Just stream my life. It'd be Truman Show for real. Okay, go ahead and announce LeBron James saying cancel 2020. Perfect. Or do it like this. We have to do it with the echo voice like the Jesus man. Okay. Q March Madness being canceled. That'll be tomorrow. We'll just leave that one. All right, perfect. See, Dorian, who knows, man? You know, the smaller, I mean, who knows? Like, it just depends on how big the thing is, right? The tournaments, like, you know, golf seems like reasonable for them to keep playing because there's just, you know, it's like a individual, you know, sport, right? It's a one-person sport. Each person is a team. That makes sense. Stream from market open to market close, MK, dude. Yeah, just gonna set up a 24-hour cam in my living room. I'm the talking heads now. Sorry, FYX, we just got canceled. The Fed injection pump, damp it. Wow, Disco Chuck, there you go. I know the NCAA hasn't canceled yet, but how in the world, if the SEC, a prominent conference in the NCAA, has canceled its NCAA tournament, which is where, I mean, like, you can get Cinderellas, like a team that's okay, they're like on the fence. What if they win the SEC tournament? Well, they're going into the NCAA tournament. But now that you don't have that, that's really, really messed up. Like it's, and like what happens if the ACC follows the SEC? What if the Big Ten follows the ACC, right? You see what I'm saying? It's a cascading effect of, I'm not going to be the one to get everyone viruses. I can't deal with that liability. Not me. Big East canceled mid-game today, shut it all down. Well, there you go. And it's a trend. We're trending that way. So why would MLB not get canceled soon? Right? Like, why, you know, that's starting at some point. Like MLB and NASCAR and then a couple others, M1 racing, like those are yet, we don't know yet. And it's like, if the trend is down like this, then you would think that let's just go with the trend. They're all going to get canceled. Oh, makes sense, dude. Yeah, join the Discord or be destroyed. Excuse me. Yeah, this is definitely, I mean, the economy was already kind of teetering. There were already like leading indicators of that, but the catalyst, man, you had to have a catalyst. And we ended up getting three catalysts back to back to back. Remember the 3 catalysts? You know, of course, coronavirus, but treasury yields, 10-year treasury yields imploding, all-time lows. And then the Russia, Saudi, OPEC price war. What's up, schoolboy Boylan? Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Is the original stream up? It's processing, so it'll be up. It'll just take like probably a few hours to process. It was like a 5-hour live stream, so when they're 5 hours like that, you know, it takes forever for their server. And you can imagine, right? If streaming, people are live streaming, more people are watching, whatever, because people can't go and do things, then you'd think that YouTube might be getting overloaded its own servers on processing videos. So thanks, Mo11. Sure, it could lead to different opportunities for growth within certain industries. Absolutely. I mean, like, this is great for just the live streamer, period. Like any live streamer. People scared. People can't go to concerts. They're like, well, I want to be entertained. Well, there's only so many things coming out on Netflix. All right. I'm going to start doing Badlands chugs. I mean, it's like if a trend changes, then yeah, I mean, what happens? The bullish stuff in bearish trends, it's not reliable anymore, really. Not as reliable. Ninja Fortnite coverage, ESPN, let's go. Well, a pandemic's literal definition, isn't it just where a virus is spread to 2 or more countries? Maybe someone could back me up or clarify on that definition. Yeah, we had the head and shoulders pattern, and it did hit the measure move, but it fell like $600 below the 100% measure move of that head and shoulders pattern, so that's kind of freaky. Hey man, it's Ninja. We're just taking a break from Fortnite to look at some of the charts. Good to see all you again. Box turtle races. Did all kinds of stuff, man. We could do, what, 5 likes away from 200 on this new stream. Truman Show. 24/7, man. Even the safe haven Netflix down almost 10% today. I mean, it's just a nasty one, man. It sucks, dude. It's like, why couldn't the global crisis be something where we could at least go places and travel, you know? Now it's like high risk. You want to get sick? Then go travel, man. 1 trillion, it's 1.5 trillion injection did move the needle intraday. It moved the needle to the highest high of the day, you know, from where you opened in 2663, but now we're back down. I mean, you're down 100 points from that high point after that news was released. Zoom videos up. Okay. Yeah, it is, man. Unreal. It's holding, dude. Remember this freaking wedge. What a fake out wedge, too. It turned into a double bottom. Yeah, look at that. Zoom, no problem, man. Up 0.86%. Trying to hold on. It's back testing this area that was once resistance as support. Don't know how long that's gonna hold, but my God. Nice safe haven today. Now it's at 1%. $111.40. You'd think there's great deals on flights right now, but I don't really know. How long do they shut down this market? Yeah, dude. Normally they shut the market down on the weekend. Untamed Feast. Yes. Does that make sense?
Bruh.
Okay, we're climbing, man. We made it back above the critical support areas, but who knows for how long. Perfect time to travel. Yeah, dude, but like, is it? Like, are flights actually cheaper right now? Someone give me some of the best freaking flight deals right now that you can find on the internet. That's what I want to do. Like, let me see some US to Australia, US to Japan, right? US to Hawaii, which is the US, but you know, you get it. Thoughts on the SQ? Kangs. That's it. Major Kangs. %90 of people infected with coronavirus are travelers. Monkey S. Yeah, I would think they would have to travel to get it. Well, I don't know, man, not anymore. But that was the way it started, right? A 20-day cruise to China is $300. Wow. No discount flying to China yet? Dude, no, we're not talking about China. We're talking about being consumers trying to take advantage of the devastation, right? Meaning, so I don't want to go to China. I'll never go to China. Okay, I don't want there's a 10% chance I'll be eating their freaking disgusting lard stuff they scoop out of their sewers. No thanks. And I might be eating a dog when they say it's a steak. I just don't trust anything there. I'm not going there. But maybe I'll go to Germany or Europe or Hawaii or Australia or New Zealand, right? The West. You can go from Kansas City to Los Angeles for $57. Now, is that round trip though? If you fly into Dublin, you've got to stay for 30 days. Is Montana, is that because of the their new policy or whatever? Dude, this is interesting. Interesting conversation piece. Okay, seriously. $100 to $200 to Puerto Rico, round trip from LA. What? The Real talk. Real talk.
Look here. Look, listen.
What a day, man. San Diego to Hawaii. Well, you know, that's okay. I get that. That's not very far. What about, how about from Atlanta or New York to Hawaii? You know, like how much would that be? Yeah, Vegas tickets are always cheap. Sometimes, right? If there's big events, you know, that could be an issue.
Is that a joint?
Can you please have a look at Alta on NYSE? Thank you, man. Kings.
What's up, Rick? Ricky? W? Now is it Euro?
Good.
If this is what you're wanting to see, okay. Altera. Fibonacci is like all we can do, really. Right, you obviously broke a channel. You'd done that a while back. Long way to go, man. Right, you're holding on to a wick here, but there's gonna be maybe a support level right here at 146. You haven't touched that yet. You probably should. Yeah, that seems real likely. You'll see 146, and you know 143 is the golden retrace. Very oversold, of course. So anything can slingshot back only if the index does it. So this is a fundamental dump, man. This is bad. So it could get much worse before it gets better. You know, the deep value area is going to be between 110 and 122, the 786 and the 886. D value. But yeah, this is where you're starting to see some actual support that maybe could hold. Forget that wick, man. Forget the stupid Rudy Poo wick. I mean, it's not holding. Like, it broke that Rudy Poo wick, and it's at its lowest point.
Is that a joint?
Get wrecked, dude. Nice one. Thanks for the 420. Alto equipment. This looks worse than an S coin. Well, okay, guys, it's time to IPO. It's May of 2019. Oh my God, did you see Bitcoin? Yeah, dude, Bitcoin's moving, man. Oh man, Bitcoin's going through correction. Oh well, dude, it's stock market's at all-time highs. This is amazing, and you're dead. There's no TA you can even do. It's down 17.62%. It fell off a cliff. $6. Can't even value it, man. That was the story. Yeah, he meant ALTG. We're here. Alta Equipment Group. Connect. There's something else I should be looking at. I can't do fib extension. I can't do anything. Oh, there's a gap fill. 732. All right. Maybe you'll see that again one day. Wow, industrial's on pace for the worst week since September of 2001. I don't even say anymore. What happens? Is it over? I think it is. No, it's not. Dude, you realize, chat. I think we're like 50, 60 bucks away from being down $2,000 in the Dow Jones again. 2,500? That's insane, Wayne. That's stupid. Like, that's such a... See what I'm saying? Like, oh, what can I get out of it? I mean, nothing for me. It's still too expensive for me, man. Screw that. You meant it. You get it. Sorry, Lena. Yep. Coronavirus is screwing everyone's life up in a way. It really is.
Wednesday night. Well, that was a crazy week. Well, we could have a small dip further and maybe we'll be okay. Thursday morning. And it's gone. Vape. Let's start over. Can we make it Sunday again?
Pretty much, dude. And it's over. But we did say, who cares? I mean, towards the end, it's like, who cares about this stupid scrub rally at the end of the day? No one cares. Because the futures trading, it could just gap down. And it did just gap down and hit the next level of support. And it could happen tomorrow, too. Wayne Batson, that triggers me, man. Oh wow, a guy who's not going to be president is talking on YouTube to address the nation? Okay. We could just go to all the different ETFs, all the sectors. So this is consumer discretionary. We looked at it briefly today. Destroyed, man. Really destroyed. This was technology. I mean, of course, destroyed, right? But hey, can't say there wasn't bearish divergence here, right? Before the plunge. But it's just gone. I mean, you guess what, man? You hit the 200-day, you bounce, dead cat, destroyed. So yeah, you are at support levels. Right, you've broken a couple, right? But you're at one. You're holding above it for now. But you break this, man. Good chance you're coming down to 71 bucks. So at least you got the next support available for the tech sector, down 7.49% today. Oh, of course. Yeah, I know, Eric. You can't lower your prices, blah, blah, blah. But again, like what's the incentive to travel if they don't lower their rates? Why would I travel if there's a chance I might get sick from this deadly coronavirus? It's not really deadly for me, but like this crappy virus, I've got to have some sort of incentive. Oh, I don't have to deal with the lines, I guess. Still going to be inconvenient. Crap, traveling's exhausting. Bitcoin breaking 6,000 again. Yep. 5983. We can go to it, but not much to see. Continuing its devastation. Who knows? Maybe we see lower prices than the session lows today, which was like 55.67. Possible.
Ethereum network had a lovely 45 minute to 2 hours delay on transactions this morning. Caused me liquidation. My coins arrived an hour after I got liquidated when I started to send them an hour before I would have been. Network for BTC and ETH got wrecked today.
Yeah, people are saying there's rumors that Chinese people were pressured to sell their coins or something. I don't know. It's terrible. Hash rate's been obliterated. What's the point of even crypto right now? Crypto was created from the ashes of the global financial crisis, which we're in the new one now. Only 11 years later to the date. I don't know about Link hitting $0 on Binance. That happened. I would say I'm surprised, but nothing surprises me anymore in crypto. Literally nothing. Oh, this crypto randomly went to $0 and then somehow it's back. Okay, great. It can't get any worse than that. Did you know that Link went to negative $500 today, and you owe money if you own Link or something,
Is that a joint?
Al's Equipment, ALTG, bought my wife's company. I'm concerned for her. I did see the gap fill potential. I believe they make her invest in the company. Ouch.
Wow, I would hate to put money on that crap right now. Who knows when that's going to stop selling, dude? Who knows? There's no support. It's barely been around. It hasn't even been around a year yet on that chart we looked at. So, best of luck, man. Tell her to make sure to update her resume so she's ready in case the worst happens. Who knows, man? This is real bad. Millions and millions of people are going to be affected in different sectors. Energy and travel, entertainment. You name it, man. Everything's affected. James, man, yeah, it became a meme. Anytime we hit Bitcoin at 10K, we were like, spam it. Anytime we hit it below it or above it, we have to say that. Atlanta to Tokyo is around 613 round trip. That's amazing. That's actually that's so good. What about first class? 800? 1,000? $1,000? I own Link. Who do I pay? Negative interest on Link, man. It's not even surprising anymore. You get it, right? That's just like my whole point. It's like there's nothing anyone can say to me that happens in crypto now that would surprise me. Still below the critical support's not good. Very weak. Less than 1 hour to go chat until the close. If you're asking about Apple Connect, no real support until $228 to $233. We're looking at the weekly here. Sorry, dude. This is coming down more. You will see Apple at much lower prices. If you're lucky, you get a bounce at 232. Why would this stop? It's Rudy Poo. It's straight up, straight down. Yeah, 233 is your target on Apple, your first one. And if it doesn't hold, well, you're probably going down to like 211. And after that, you just start looking for the bottom, like 173 and like 145. So there you go, your targets for Apple, much lower to go. In time, I don't care. Indice could have a reflexive rally. You come up, you fill a gap, or you do something, and then you dump again. All right. You'd think anyway. I think that Apple will see 228 to 233, and it could go much lower than that depending on the macro. All right. But you have to get to Atlanta. That's easy, man. You can do layovers. I can fly from here to Atlanta, right? Yeah, Brian asked, but no one knew that would happen, and there probably would be no, bids down there. I mean, there'd be no bids, limit order. I don't know, dude, how it even works. Like, that's algo fat fingering. Man, I'm like dead now, dude. Oh, this takes it out of me. I need to start figuring something out. Take like a 2-3 hour break before coming back for the afternoon session or something. Afternoon part of the session. I don't know. Like, my focus is just shot. Well, I mean, if you don't think that altcoins crashed today, I don't know what to tell you. Check your pulse, because they definitely crashed. It seemed like just yesterday. Oh, it was only like 3 days ago that I said that there might be value on Zcash at $50 when it was at $75. But now I don't even think there's value there, because like you would think it would methodically come down to that point or sell off, and then you'd have some coinciding variables there. But with the fundamentals, the macro being so bad, it's like, I don't know, going long right now if it's prudent or not. What's up, Carlos? Thanks, dude. Yeah, when there's technical corrections, sure, but when there's fundamental crashes and we have like a perfect storm converging variables that are all fundamental, that are all bearish, really bearish, it's a different story. Blood in the streets, yeah, but these blood in the streets can last, right? The crash is what is ushering in the recession. I think we could be going into recession now, for sure. It's not a crash, it's a correction, dude. Yeah, dude. Totally, man. Not really. 2512 in the S&P, Dow Jones 21485, NASDAQ 7305. My God, look, imagine this thing running up to 7720 to backtest an area as resistance before dumping again to session lows. Can't even make this up, dude. Brunchild, I have no idea, because we've never seen a real recession in Bitcoin or crypto's history. This is the first one that we're going to experience probably together in crypto. So any kind of risk on asset you'd think would get obliterated. Well, it was selling off, right? It was doing its own thing until President Trump stopped travel, into the U.S. or whatever it was, and that was it, man, for everyone. Oh, it's only $14,000 to $16,000? Jesus, dude. You just said 600 for the standard. That's too much, man. That doesn't make sense. Oh my God. Where's Vetmoon Boy when you need him, dude? How much for a one-way trip to the moon? They've canceled flights there, dude. If you haven't seen on the charts, we're looking at them right now. Moon trips canceled. Come on, man. I need to hear more about your local economies getting affected. Like, what's happening? What are they shutting down in your area? Because it's a local on the 8s. Currently wrecked. So it's power hour near session lows again, and it seems quite likely we could see real session lows again. Oh man, copper is down. It's 3-year lows, multi-year lows. Copper destroyed. Apple's going to be receiving a French antitrust fine on Monday. Great. Good for Apple, right? We know lower prices. That's not good. I mean, it won't be that. I mean, it'll be a lot, but maybe not a lot for Apple. And yeah, as someone said earlier, and I've seen the source now, New York is banning gatherings over 500 people. Yeah, Major League Baseball is suspended. That is now confirmed. Good God. Remember, there are hackers that are posing as the Center for Disease Control, and they are, using that coronavirus for phishing attacks. So be wary of any kind of emails you receive from the CDC, quote unquote. They're just scammers trying to take your money, like everything else, or everyone else, and crypto scammers. Now you have freaking coronavirus scammers. Imagine being able to live with yourself doing that. It's ridiculous. Jim, it's gonna get worse, man. Yeah, NHL is definitely suspended. Yes. Yeah, we've looked at gold. I mean, XAU, you don't have to look at GLD. It's just an ETF of gold, so. Jacob, sorry, man. You're gonna be screwed soon. The way it's trending. I'm sorry, man. DC said a friend of his owns a niche rental van company. They are on the verge of bankruptcy with all the cancellations. They operate on a lot of credit markets starting to freeze up. Oh, man. So we're getting a rally, man. We're back above the critical supports, but the market doesn't close. Not truly, not really, because of futures. Oh, dude, it's like complete sociopaths to do that. I mean, you have no soul, and you don't care about the reckoning, what the universe is going to do to you before you die or after you die. Atlanta to Paris is $360 round trip. That's insane, man. Hangout Fest in May, they say they're going through. Well, we'll see. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Cayenne Wolf. I mean, that would be one that I would think that actually, they might actually do it because it's Alabama. And they're like, we don't care, man. Whatever, dude. Coronavirus builds character. Let's get drunk. No, I actually can't look at Pundy ever again. Sorry, it's in my contract with YouTube. If I look at Pundy, I can get banned. Okay. Well, BC, her worry is warranted because you understand. Everyone sees the trend. We are trending down every day, every 5 minutes. Really, we're trending down. It was just yesterday, man. We were talking about, man, it's just going to get worse. The worst things you could think about tomorrow are going to happen. Look at today. Look, the new day that we were talking about yesterday. It is like all these major professional sports leagues are canceling their entire seasons. I'm about to get a coffee, man. Y'all have to understand. I've been live for 6 hours now. Like in 6 minutes, it'll be a 6-hour live stream. Okay, so that's not easy. And yesterday I did a 6-hour and 30-minute live stream through all the Carnage, part 3 or 5, or I don't even know what part of Carnage it is anymore. It's nuts. Let's see here. That's not it. What the heck, man? Thanks for the 717 people tuned in. Thanks for the 244 likes. Very grateful for each and every one of you. Where you may be watching because you've been laid off, or you've been quarantined, or you just don't want to leave your house, or you're at work right now, wherever you are, thank you so much for watching as we just give this extended coverage of the global economy pretty much melting down. And it's all warranted because it's multiple black swan events occurring at the same time. The perfect storm of hell. No, MK. No. But coffee time. So let me just stick around, because when I come back, we'll be witnessing the last 45 minutes of the trading day. And there's normally the last 30 minutes you've been witnessing insane amounts of volatility to the upside downside. So we might see a fireworks show in the next 15 minutes. So let me get this coffee in me. Third of the day. Let me get a little bit of salmon. And I will be right back. Y'all amazing. Thanks so much for understanding. 6 hours plus now, live. Alright. Oh my god, man. I'm back. Still dead. Whoa, man, what was that? Freaky. Okay. Dude, too long. Oh. Oh, excuse me, man. Just ate some salmon, so I'm like burping. Deep breaths. Monkey S, chat. So we're back on the S&P 500 at, you know, on the weekly. It's near its session lows, of course, and it's right at that demand line. It has not quite touched it yet, but here we go, man. Just like things just get worse and worse and worse. So what if you just gap down below it? I mean, you couldn't tomorrow gap down the weekly, but on the daily you would gap down and it would just show as a big red candle to the downside. Can't gap intro week. So if we want to, I mean, we can look at futures real quick, which aren't much different. Not much different at all than spot.
Hey man, thanks for the stream. I'll tell my kids where I watched history unfold in 20 years.
AGS, thanks for the 5, man. Unless the corona gets you before then. Just kidding, but thank you, man. So we know if we're looking at the S&P 500, we know that there is really no sale on the S&P until you get to 2355, and that's the 38% retrace. But we know the golden retrace is 1712, but anywhere inside between 1712 and 2355 is kind of like that value area where we could see some major reversals. All right, 61% sale on the S&P 500. You get down here, man. What's the world going to look like if you are just a couple $100s away from where you were when you double topped 2000 and 2007, 2008? You're hoping it never gets that deep, but you just never know, man. Straight line down. Below the 200-week moving average. For the first time truly since 2011, and when we fell below it, it was barely. You barely fell below it. Before that, though, you know, back in 2008, yeah, you fell below it real bad. That's not a good sign. Thanks, Mr. Affiliate Man. I'm gonna get the other screen up for you. Keep our eye on all four. It's been the best. I don't know, man. Give me your feedback on the quad screen. It's been amazing the past few days. Being able to monitor all of them takes out the noise of the chat and my face. Because who wants to see my ugly face during time like this? Okay, I assure you I'm not that good looking. I'm not good looking at all, really. That's what I'm saying. Ugly face. So 2506, here we go. Session lows incoming. Game over. Remember the poll of Bitcoin to 20K or gold? I think 2K is gold is still it. Though they're both losers. Like both may never see them for a long time. Still. But still saying gold to 2K first. Sorry, gold's been around 6,000 years plus. Far longer probably, but you know, Bitcoin 11 years and it's $6,000 right now. Down 25+% today. Bitcoin is almost down $2,000, just like the S&P 500 is down $2,000. Let's see. Yeah, dude, just imagine like brick and mortars, like Macy's and Kohl's and, you know, all these dinosaurs. Like, what's going to happen to them? I mean, this is the nail in the coffin for retail stores, right? Everywhere. How do they survive this? How do they get out of this, man? I can't, I mean, the foot traffic in their stores was already low, but what's it going to now, man? This is gonna, by the time this is all over, we're gonna have some sort of complete transformation in our economy because of this, I think. I mean, things are gonna, literally industries are gonna fail. Like the ones that were barely hanging on are like dying. They're gonna die now, right? Don't you think? Sure, Roro. Yeah. Gold's doing better, but again, like if the real recession comes, gold's gonna do bad too. But it will, based on history, it rallies before equities find their bottom. Equities, aka stocks. Thanks, Beekeeper, for the buzzes. Appreciate it. Yeah, Jade is old. Sure, dude, I guess. If we close, dude, it doesn't matter where we close, FYX, man. You get that, right? It doesn't matter where we close because the futures trading is so bad now. It's so like fraudulent almost that like you're just getting these major gap downs every day. So no, really the next target is like 2350 on the S&P 500. It doesn't matter. You could close above it or below it. It doesn't matter. Just, again, I'm telling you, institutions getting the F out. 2350 is kind of next, FYX, man. The online economy. Mm-hmm. What's up, A-Rock? Good to see y'all up in here. I think I lost like over 100 viewers when I went to go get coffee. I get it, man. It happens. Holy crap, 8 likes away from 300. Let's go. Dude, come on, look at it. Right, you tell me. I mean, like, look at this, right? This is the support kind of, you get it, you've broken that, right? Like, these are like minor supports, right? Like, yeah, 24, 12, yeah, you could hold there. Maybe, but just, I mean, this is just minor support on the way up, so. Well, yeah, sure. Anywhere we could reverse, of course, but not looking good, man. Not looking good at all. Hey, remember yesterday, right? Hey, if we don't hold this, 23,340, we're going down to 21,719. Look where we are. We're below that now. And the next one's 21,166, which we have not touched yet. Crazy. Soon we will, though. Don't know why we wouldn't. Yeah, Fed pumping literally Bitcoin's total market cap 20 times in like a couple weeks. Yup. Shows you how small Bitcoin is. Like for real, man.
Is that a joint?
VIX is skyrocketing.
Yeah, it's been skyrocketing. Is it really? I mean, it's probably near session highs, right? Oh yeah, dude, look at this. You don't think we're in a recession now? You don't think we're crashing? Take a look at the VIX, man. Hadn't seen anything like this since November of 2008, and it's going to be like that until you get up to 80, 96. That's all-time highs, man, 96. Yeah, sorry, dude. We're in a crash, recession now. I mean, if you don't think we're in a recession, you're in denial. Sorry, man. Imagine all the fundamentals going on. In 2008, were they canceling Coachella? Were they canceling the NHL? Were they canceling the NBA? Were they canceling the Major League Baseball? They weren't canceling any of that in 2008, man. This has some serious, I know I get it, the housing crisis, but it's its own problem. But I'm just saying this one can rival that and what kind of economic damage is being done.
Next roll of white is on me. Keep going, Mitch.
Is that a joint?
AJP, thanks for the toilet paper. Thanks, dude. Roll Tide. God. Jams, how can you even say that China's got containment? They lie about everything. They're communists. I mean, not like the government officials, not the Chinese people. The government officials in charge of China are scumbag liars. How could you ever trust them? It's in their best interest to lie about everything. Okay. So I don't trust anything Chinese. Like any Chinese government official statement. Let it be noted. No reason for a recession, really, dude? Okay. All right, man. No reason for it. Oh. 1929 vibes? Not yet, dude. With circuit breakers, I don't think we'd ever get there. So 71.89 on the VIX right now. I think it just hit its session highs. I mean, multi-year highs every 5 minutes. We're about to see session lows with less than 30. Hey, gotta say, 30 minutes volatility, insane. We're about to see some fireworks maybe. Imagine trusting the Chinese government when they have literal crematoriums and concentration camps. Okay, dude. What's up, Lars Larson? Yeah, the only thing they're worried about is avoiding an uprising. Exactly. Here we go, man. Best economy ever. I mean, hey, dude. Sure looked like that on the charts like a month ago. 2 months ago, to be safe. Yeah, I've been working on getting ready to sell my house. Go figure. I should have done it already, man. No toilet paper? Of course, Charla. That's the name of the game these days. Here we go. Russell 2000 is actually at its session lows right now. Well, I mean, a second ago. 112.29. I think eventually this should see 107 based on the technicals. I mean, dude, there's nothing holding it up looking left, right? So why would it not come down to where there is strong support? 107. 63. Soon for the Russell 2000. Good Lord. Cash, man. Cash. Circuit breakers do not function last 20 minutes straight. Well, we wouldn't be hitting a circuit breaker anyway, dude. You know, we're only down like 7-something%, right? 7 to 8%. We'd have to go down like to literally 2350 to hit a circuit breaker. But so regardless of it happening or not, you're so far away from it anyway. Yeah, every country in the world lies, sure, but when you have like a democracy, you have elected officials that are like bound by the district that they represent to tell the truth. And you see where I'm going with this, right? Democracy is much different than a totalitarian regime when it comes to information gathering and how it's handed out. Sorry, you know that. I never said that all like countries don't lie, but it's a completely different dynamic. We're talking about this stuff. Man, VIX is at 33.75% right now. What's up, Dan, man? Hope y'all are hanging in there in Iowa. 72.08, the VIX is continuing to climb at multi-year highs every time I talk almost. Remember, this takes you back to 2008. This is the peak of the global financial crisis, 96.50. So we've only really been here twice in history, in all of history. I mean, this was the tech bubble popping was like here. Like, it was not even crazy. Very seldom do we get up here, but look, man, it's just climbing. Good luck. We'll take a look at the chart, Roro. US dollar exploded today. It's up like 1.6%. Yeah, devalued. What do? I also have a lot of golds, but that's, you know, I've had gold and it's just there. I mean, like, dude, everything's getting wrecked unless you're like literally actively shorting or you have puts. Everything. Cue the sex bots. Yes, go ahead. Perfect.
Is that a joint?
What kind of effects do you expect we will see in housing market in the midterm? Follow suit with the rest of market?
I mean, the way it's all going, maybe, yeah. I don't really know. We could try to pull up the REITs. I mean, this is like, you know. But what is the what was that Dow Jones? Let me find out. IYR. US real estate TF. Excuse me, I think this is in log scale or something. Hold on, man. I mean, tell me, dudes. This is I mean, I would think this is the metric. This is like what's showing you, right? Unless I'm wrong here. So again, log scale. Nice recovery, only to what? Up thrust. It's all-time highs. 2007, 2006, look where you are. Look what's happened. You're below the 200-week moving average on the IYR, which is the ETF for U.S. real estate, which, I mean, maybe is collective with commercial. I don't know if it's just residential, but here it is. Here's your chart of it. Yeah, big layoffs, job losses. Companies are going to be going belly up. No doubt. Okay, jams. Noted. So I don't know if we could, it's just the dump was so bad. I don't know if we can actually draw a channel of any sort here. I think I tried before. It's like a, doesn't really make sense. Some Nielsen. See, like doing that doesn't work, right? Don't know what we can do there. Non-log scale maybe works. One and two. If you do anything, you've broken out. Any upsloping demand lines have all been broken. So you can only go horizontal. And it's just like each low will play its own role for support on the way down. You get it? So you don't break this. I mean, if you break this $72, $71 area, then eventually you'll see 66, after 66, 61.50. And I don't know how much that's, I mean, this is looking at buyer and seller emotionalism for real estate ETF. That's it. All right, let's go back. We got 20 minutes, chat. I'm trying all I can to stay alive right now. I'm dead, dude. 6 hours. No, it's like, I don't even know. Can someone do the math on how long I was live before? Or how I've been live for an hour and 20 minutes on this live stream. But I think it was like 5 hours plus on the other one. So this is 2 full days of stock market coverage for one of the worst crashes, and this will go down in history. Chat, you are living something that will be in the history books, for sure, certainly. Coronavirus, 10-year treasury yields imploding, and a price war with Russia all converging at the same time to catalyze this crash. Oh my god, a rally. Oh my god, we're getting one, man. Not really. Who cares? Because of futures trading. Like, you can't trust any rally. Any rally, man, you can't trust it. Yeah, Greg. Whole trading session been live, man. 8 hours total? Nah, dude. Right? I don't know. 6.5 hours. There we go. Please just get it. My attention span is just kind of broken now. Happens. Okay, so now it is official that the Brazilian official who posed for a photo with Trump tests positive for coronavirus. Okay, confirmed now. And now there's like a, oh my god, dude. There's a top U.S. health official saying the coronavirus testing system is failing. Case is now confirmed, 44. Give me a sec. Typically what happens, humans overreact. Yes. Ban those sex bots, chat. Let's go. Okay, so there are now 44 states as well as Washington, D.C. with confirmed cases of coronavirus, excuse me. And so the virus has infected more than 1,300 people and has killed at least 38 in the U.S. All right. And so, you know, there's like a top U.S. official saying the system is not really geared to what we need right now, what you are asking for. This is a failing. Okay. And this guy is Anthony Fauci, the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. He told that to the House Oversight and Reform Committee today at a hearing. The idea of anybody getting it easily the way people in other countries are doing it, we're not set up for that. Do I think we should be? Yes, but we're not. Okay, he's not pleased. So I think there was the first case in my state today too. Hype, I guess, in actually my town or my city. The CDC has the capacity to process between 300 and 350 tests per day. Other systems that can process thousands of specimens are coming online with private labs, Quest and LabCorp. Public health labs aren't set up to process a high volume of tests quickly, which is definitely what we're having to deal with. The system right now, as it exists, of doing a much broader capability of determining what the penetrance is in society is right now, isn't operational at all for us. Good God, man. Want to say it a little easier, less weird? This dude, Fauci, added that the CDC is currently trying to set up broader testing in 6 cities. Instead of waiting for people to ask for a test, they will test all patients who have flu-like symptoms for coronavirus to try to estimate how much of the U.S. population has the virus. See, dude, like, we're like trying to figure out, like, how bad is it? How many people actually have it? We still don't know. So how can you think a bottom's in or anything like that when we just have no idea about the actual impact? Globally, there are now more than 127,000 confirmed cases, at least 4,717 deaths. This is according to Johns Hopkins. Thanks for the 727 people tuned in. Thanks for the 349 likes. If you're enjoying this live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks so much. What a day, man. What a week. What a month. Man, it's so crazy about all these. So F9, apparently a new movie has now been delayed. I don't know, F9, chat. They should have just called it Alt F4. Hilarious. Alright, sorry. Just trying to catch up with any kind of, it's like every 5 minutes, man, we're getting new pieces of data and information, right? So, no bueno, man. Let's get back to that VIX. Check it out. Multi-year highs every second. We're at 72.73. Almost unbelievable. Like legit, almost. Living history, dude. Yeah, F's in the chat for the bull market. The cycle's over, and the Fed did everything they could to postpone this, but didn't work, man. Maybe it did. It worked for a little bit. We got higher than probably should have been. I guess blockchain gains. Quiet at closing here. Yeah, dude, super quiet. There's only 12 minutes left until your daily close. We're looking at the quad screen of all the major indices, hitting their worst days since Dow Jones' worst days since 2001, and the Dow Jones is on its worst. It's on track for its worst week ever in history. Jesus, sex bots. Cue more sex bots. Thanks. Of course, you can trade the VIX, Sleepy Cat. Yeah. Of course. You can also, there are instruments designed where you can have leverage on the VIX. You can have something called the VXX, which is an ETN or a 3 times leveraged ETF. Yeah. VXX, man. What about the Head and Shoulders? The inverse Head and Shoulders never was valid, right? It was always just an idea. And so since you blew through support without there being any buying signals, well, yeah, down 25% with the economy crashing, pretty much. But the Head and Shoulders hit its measure move. So, and then $400 lower. Anyway, about 10 minutes left. Just trying to make it to the bell, and then I'll probably just get out of here. I don't know. I mean, like, dude, too much time. Been live so long, man. Yeah, TVIX, whatever you want to look at, man. All of them. TVIX is like 2 times, right? I can't remember. 2 or 3 times leveraged ETF. Coinbase Pro's having issues, man. Oh my god. Man, these streams have been screwing up my exercise a lot. It's this market stress. It's just craziness. It's like, Do tentacles work as much as critical supports exist looking left, right? Horizontal lines, yeah, they do work until futures trading gaps them down, and then they run to the next available support, right? So they work, but there are no, like, oscillators can't work right now because there's nothing. I mean, yeah, dude, the fundamentals are so bad that the only type of TA that works really is just horizontal line support resistance. That's it. So there, you use those as metrics for, like, okay, when or if this breaks, most likely when, what's the next support, where are we going at? Okay, we're going to this level now, probably. Okay, so we'd see a huge drop off. That's the TA we can work with right now. That's all we got. Okay, TVX says 2 times, just a lot more like the VXX. Yeah, like that. I know the TQs is like a 3-time leverage long on the the Qs, and then you got the SQs, which is a 3-time leveraged ETF. The downside SQs, but I don't know. Yeah, milk was a bad choice, man. Oh, God. Sorry, it was like that last sip. $73 distracted, first time, session highs for sure. Volatility's continuing to climb a bit. Hey, at this point, we could very well break above $96 this time. Who knows? But look, you got a rally coming in, just like you did yesterday, just like you did a couple days before that, right? Each support is holding, but it doesn't matter with futures trading, where this could just gap down. It gets bulls locked in or something, and then just gaps down, and then we sell off and we test the next one. Yeah, moving average maybe, but you're below. Like the daily moving averages, all of them. Yeah, the weekly is just kind of a gauge where it's like, hey man, I mean, S&P 500 is below the 200-week moving average first time since 2011. So, what does that tell you? Yeah, I guess I'll be doing a sleep stream next, okay? Great. Thanks for the over 700 people tuned in. Also, we got back to that near 800, 900 number that we had been holding on to all day. But that pesky YouTube shut me down for a minute. I don't know why. It's just a weird bug they have. Algo's trigger or something. Couldn't tell you. But it's like the 3rd time in history I think it's happened to me. And I almost, my stomach dropped the first time. The second time I'm like, wait, I remember this. But it's like the way the chat responds when my stream gets taken down that's so scary. I'm like over here looking and talking, and then I see like my chat box like starts going like a Twitch stream, like I'm like, what happened? And sometimes that'll happen when I'm muted, or again when my stream gets taken down. Okay, this thing's up 35.58% now, 73.08. Multi-year highs every time I speak. It's continuing to climb, man. See you at 90, see you at 80, then 90, then 100. Oh boy. David McLean saying there's a hotel near Dublin airport that has been secretly used to hold infected patients. Pics now circulating with people in full hazmat suits inside the hotel. Nothing announced in the news, dude. Apocalypse, man. Apocalyptic panic. The VIX, man, keeps going. And the quad screen, as you can see. Oh man, we're holding on to support back and forth. Who cares? 6 minutes.
Bruh.
Thanks for being here once again to watch history play out, Mitch Man. Comic clinking beer mugs, USA.
Thanks, Josh Gibson, man, for the elite, well, the American contribution, 1776. Bad day for Americans, bad day for everyone around the world, really. Mankind is feeling this one right in the feels, but it went from right in the feels to right in the reels. Sorry, man, I had to. Thank you, dude, seriously. Yeah, it's definitely a historic day, and we will never forget this. These are the times, you know, That'll be, hey, you remember that time the market crashed in March of 2020? Yeah, I remember, dude. It was terrible. I can't even believe we recovered. I can't even believe that we at one time were at 3K or near 3K on the stock market, or, you know, over it. We were almost at 30K on the Dow Jones, I mean. Your school as a teacher and a student sick, you're still not closed. Oh man, that's wild. Plunge activation team. Yeah, they go from the PBT to the PAT. There you go, man. Hey, at least it's patron night tonight, right? So we can live to forget with alcohol. Once a week now. I mean, it's always been once a week, but I just normally only drink once or twice a week these days. So yeah, we're gonna wheel spin night. I'm gonna pay off some debt, chug debt. We're just gonna try our best to enjoy ourselves. Patreon night, yeah, it's where patrons, with 30 minutes before the night stream, which I will be doing a night stream tonight, believe it or not, right after a 6-hour plus marathon stream. It's like 30 minutes before the live stream. If you're a patron, you join me in the voice chat. We all hang out and we talk, you know, just about everything. If you have questions, do our best to answer. We look at charts. It's like, hey, can you look at this chart in the stream? Sure, we'll look at that. I add it on a list. And then I go live and we just have a voice chat. It's not like you see now. It's like we're hanging out. Here we go. Session lows, very close on the S&P 500. And it looks almost certain that we will close below 25.35. Here we go. Yes, it is done. Chat. Session lows. VIX, pull them back a little bit. Just a little. I'm sure it'll be going back up in a second. We just cracked 2,500, I think, for the first time since January of 2019. So I do think this is really the next target. That's just IMO. I know people are like, oh, there might be a support here or there, man. Yeah, okay. Well, for me, I'm just thinking that 2350 is kind of like the next real one. Just like the Dow Jones has 21,166. If you break 21,166, your chances are you're going down to 20K. $1.5 trillion injected into the repo market, by the way. 52-week lows, session lows and 52-week lows every time I'm talking right now. Every time I speak. Look at the NASDAQ in the bottom right, cratering. Only after rallying to back test an area that was once support as resistance. TA, man. And now it's down and it's cracked a critical support. There's a zone of support right there. Let's pull it up, right? So I'm sorry, man, but there's really not any kind of even minor support until down at 69.23. Right? You see these two lows. I mean, you're kind of in no man's land. Look historically. Straight up, straight down, 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 straight up, and it will soon be straight down. You will see 69.30. It's almost certain, dude, based on history.
Adios, turd nuggets.
Oh my god, sorry, wrong button. Chuggy Chug Base. Whoa, what time is the party at tonight? 11:30 p.m. Eastern time for patrons. But the stream time is 11. No, I'm sorry. $10:30 Eastern is the pregame, but then 11 p.m. Eastern is the stream time. Does that make sense? Yeah. Fed printing doesn't do anything. Right, clearly. This is like your signature late stage recession crash where the Fed and powers that be do everything they possibly can, everything in their powers to inflate this market to get it back up, and nothing works. It falls on deaf ears. 2480. Where's FYX, man? It's like, dude, we screwed, man. There it is. Hey, dude, congratulations to Dow Jones doing things, doing what it's supposed to. Hey, man, you break this. I don't know why we wouldn't see this. 21,166. If you don't hold this, which isn't much of a support. We'll see it down, 20,343, but really like 20K. Very little support after this. 52-week lows, obviously. Multi-year lows, by the way. S&P 2480. Kind of holding support, I guess. A mini support. And another mini support right below that's 2450. But then, I don't know, man. Just on the low side, it's like 2350. These just aren't very strong supports, man. Okay. Come on, 107.63. We're waiting for you. We've been waiting. Russell 2000, what are you doing, man? And then again, NASDAQ, there's no support here. You're in nowhere, middle of nowhere. You should see 6,935 soon. Okay, that's it. Who cares if the futures are pumping right now? Wait till the close and the open again. Excellent, Adam, man. Good stuff. A Bitcoin pop coming after it lost 25% of its value? Who knows? I think we would consolidate before selling off again. So the consolidation could be a rally of some sort, but it would not even come close to testing its dump levels, right? Carnival down below $15. Yikes. Joe Pano, I bet we won't ever see him again. Oh man, bad timing, dude. Market is now closed. I mean, it's been closed for 2 minutes. So, Your logo only 8s. I made it. I made it to a full day of streaming for the second day in a row. Jeez. Big G's. So look at that, man. Closing at session lows on all of the 4 major indices. Fed pump, get wrecked, dude. I mean, get destroyed. Bruh. More like...
Thanks again for doing this. Can we check out Palladium? It crashed 24%, which is insane for a precious metal.
You knew it was going to come, dude. At some point, it was just when. It's hard to know when, but you knew. Yeah, I mean, it blew out of everything, man. It was just like stupid, really stupid. So, hold on. I think that was non-log. Let's just look at the one we were... Right, just this uptrend. Yeah, 20% down. Yeah, dude. Risk off. Doesn't matter what it is. Get me the F out of here is what the market participants are saying. I don't want any of this. Good news. See, you haven't even hit support yet. The next support's going to be like 1610. So I think there's more selling to come. And if you don't hold that, dude, well, you got one support down here around 1300. And then after that's going to be the all-time high back from 2000. So here are your supports for Palladium. 610, 1304, 1099. Get out your 1099s, chat. So more selling to come. Not even close to oversold on the weekly, right? There you go, HG, man. Yeah, it was the Morning Zoo, dude. Home of the Robo mods. Yeah, dude. Who was saying futures bumping, dude? What are you, high? It's bumping, man. You just hit 24.48 on the S&P futures, and then 20,956. These will be closing for about 15 minutes. They'll be... they'll open up again, but the new day for the futures is going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern, normally when I'm supposed to be streaming. Cash. Jorge, it's all going cash. Fiat. Yeah, dollar strong. VIX 60 on the, well, I don't know. It's weird. Oil destroyed $30. That's really where the bottom was one time during the crash on Black Monday. Oh, I guess it got down to 27. Okay. Whatever. Alright, y'all. Well, look, man. I'm just like, I'm wiped, man. I left it all out on the field today. This is like a 2-time marathon, like in one stream, dude.
I'm ready to go buy a 6-pack of Corona and dump it down the drain in a sacrifice to the viral gods. We already sacrificed the 2010 to 2020 profits. What's a bit alcohol? We got one more day this week. Man, hopefully Monday doesn't continue today's trend.
We've got no idea if it is or not, man. How do we even know? Like, why would the selling really stop? If the news, it's like you keep getting groundbreaking news on things that have almost never happened before. Coming out every like 30 minutes to an hour every day. So, who knows, man? But the best thing to do is, I mean, hopefully you acquired a heavy cash position even on the way up with stocks, precious metals, everything. Because that was what you had to low-key do. Keep stowing it away. I've said it in some of my live streams before. It's like, you got to have cash ready, because like you can get, I mean, like at some point we will bottom, but we could go through a 1 to 2 year long recession. And when we get down to those bottom prices, that is where you can acquire life-changing wealth. But you have to have capital to be able to do that. So there you go, man. So I've got one more stream, but it's tonight. So I've got to rest up. I got to exercise some too. You know, I got to take care of my body. So I'm gonna go do that. Forgive me for not being here for the afternoon stream. It's really not a big deal. Bitcoin's already, the damage has been done, dude. So we covered Bitcoin and stocks today, and metals, everything, dude. All sectors. 1 point. Thanks, Mr. Beeswax, man. Thank y'all. I thank everyone for the support, man. This community is just unreal, and y'all are just, it's humbling. Okay, nearly 800 of y'all still here, and y'all been here all day for all of it, man. So you got my word. I'll be back this evening. If you want to take a load off, you want to relax a little bit, have a couple beers with us, we'll be doing that this evening. Can't wait to see y'all. So I'll be back. History was made today. It's continuing to be made every day. So love y'all. Till next time, respect the TA.
name is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.
Practical dip.